Okay, so I wasn't gonna film anything, but it's been a long time since I've been in Mustang on the 4th of July. Our dogs are terrified of lightning, of thunder, of anything loud, you know, guns. So Mustang is, so all the people who've lived here forever, I get it, Mustang's probably known for other things. But to me, Mustang for one is a car. The car culture around Mustang is out of control crazy. And two, Mustang is a firework. Anybody that knows anything about Oklahoma, they probably come to Mustang for the 4th of July because pretty much anything goes. And it's like this the week before 4th of July, and it's like this the week after 4th of July. So, just outside my house, you can hear everything that's going on. And we're fixing to go pick up Aiden. He's over at 4th of July party. So, we're gonna drive around Mustang just a little bit and give you just a little glimpse into kind of what it's like. I know you can hear it. You can see everything light up. My whole place is covered with trees, so it's really tough around here. But we're gonna drive around so that you can kind of see a little bit about what's going on around here. It's like a war zone. Mustang is a war zone on the 4th of July. And it doesn't matter where you go in the city of Mustang, it's a war zone. So we're gonna drive around a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about, and it's pretty epic. I'm not sure you'll find another town that is more America than Mustang. It's been like this since we moved here, and we've lived here for how long? 12 years?
12 years. But they said it's been like this for
12,
like
13 years. What?
It's just always.
It's always been like this? So people come from all over Oklahoma just to come to Mustang to pop their fireworks. So literally that's all you hear, that's all you can smell is America. So basically traffic is just stopped right here in the middle of the road. People are just hanging out, watching the fireworks. And they are going off everywhere. Like literally, if you guys look up on YouTube, Mustang fireworks, I bet there's tons of videos. I've seen aerial footage of Mustang on 4th of July also, and it is amazing.
These guys are good at this.
We should have had a camera in here all day.
I know, dude. I would have had that.
Like
fucking.
they're starting to learn.
It would have taken 3 of these cards to get all the footage.
Some people have never painted in their life,
And it shows.
And it shows. Like this is them
Yeah.
right here. Man, you missed it this morning. So there's a big black mark on the wall, handprint. And he goes, "Who touched the wall?" You know, kind of like, look at my toolbox.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is lesson 1. He's starting to realize he worked his ass off painting this deal yesterday, and now somebody's came through here and fucked it up. And so now he's mad.
Yep.
You know, welcome to my world. So then he goes, "Who did this?" And I looked and I put my hand up next to it. My fingers were about, you know, an inch longer. I go, "Wasn't me." He put his up there. Dalton put his up there. Perfect match. It was Dalton.
No, he said it wasn't me.
Dalton goes, "It wasn't me." And then he put his hand up there and he even saw that it was a perfect match. There's no more arguing.
The results were conclusive.
Yes. We realized it was Dalton.
So, we have figured out in our 3 NPK races. I did get
no,
my hat.
that's sweet.
So,
Show 'em that hat there.
baseballism. We don't get anything from these people. I seen it yesterday. It was sweet. So, baseballism. They got cool hats. Don't know anything about them. They don't give us anything. Seen this hat. I like pandas. I bought it.
But still, you just advertised for them, so you must have got that deal for free.
Oh yeah, no, this thing was like $45.
No, my shirt was,
Yeah.
So, anyways, in our 3 NPK races so far, we have discovered that our stacker isn't big enough for us to race car out of and to sell merch.
No, and it's too hot.
And it's
You
like
leave that
that thing's
back
got a
door open?
badass AC in it.
Yeah, it's got a 2.5 ton AC unit in that deal, and it will full blown maintain 68 degrees in there
If it's all closed up.
until you open the back door and air and sells out of it.
Yep.
So then that just makes it to where everybody's miserable. You know, in and out with us going in the trailer, it's hot. And them in the back selling, it's hot for them too, because it's all just running out. And not to mention, man, look, we got no room to do what we need to do in that trailer. So the walls are caving in on us, and what? He's showed me paint the fence.
Yeah.
I know that's what's running through your head right now. And he's probably gonna think he knows karate when he's done with this deal.
Yeah.
So anyways, we need more room downstairs, man. We've got everything.
That's it. Smeared around a little bit.
Yeah, he did. His hand was gonna clean that deal up.
Yeah.
So we need more room downstairs. Downstairs is pretty much all merch.
All of it.
So,
and upstairs now.
and now upstairs is all merch.
We made a little mistake and ordered too much merch for the amount of races we were going to.
that's not what I said. You can never order too much merch. We're gonna sell it.
No, just
We're
for the
gonna
amount of
have to
time we
haul it.
expected to sell it.
Yes. So we've had this trailer for a long time. I bought this trailer from you.
Yes.
You used to be a 4-wheeler.
Yeah, I was a
And this
four-wheeler.
is what you bought to take your Raptor and your Banshee 4-wheeler.
Yeah, this was my race. This was my race operation right
How
here.
you doing? You're gonna knock it off that jack. How?
Keep moving around, you'll find out.
So I ended up buying this from you because we've just been using it for storage anyways.
Yeah.
So I've had storage in this deal for what, 3 years probably?
Yeah.
This trailer, Phantom bought brand new in 16 or 17. It's a 17.
Yep.
It's a 17 model, and then we've just stored stuff in it. Well, at some point it caught hell everywhere.
Like,
you can
dude,
see all the dents
within
in
the
roof.
first week that I bought this thing, kind of like Ryan's ordeal at his shop. First week I bought this thing, it was sitting in my house. Huge hailstorm come through, had to get a new roof on my house, everything.
So, the driver's side though is fine.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
So we took it up to Outback Customs just a minute ago. My guys up there who do a lot of work on my toter, and they actually build some of the baddest shit I've ever seen.
Dude, they are so good.
I just can't afford a new toter.
Yeah.
But what I can afford is for them to, they will cut a window in the side of this for the merch window. They're gonna put a coin floor down, and then they're gonna build shelves all around on the inside for cubbies. They're also, because one thing I really can't stand to look at is all the hail damage in the roof.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like, that is out of control.
It was a big hailstorm, guys. Just the whole roof, and then the passenger side looked exactly like
So,
that.
from what I understand, what he told me was they are going to. So this needs to be hanging here because I look at them and it blinds me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hang these here. Well, they're gonna come in here. They're gonna insulate this, and then they're gonna skin it to this, the roof.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. So they're gonna insulate it. Plus, I won't be able to see this shit anymore.
Yep.
I know it doesn't matter,
It kind of
but it
matters.
bothers me. So, so the boys are painting it. It actually looks a lot better than what it did last
It does.
night.
It was just all the wood paneling shit, just plywood on the walls, and now it's white. Looks way better.
So we still got to put our stickers on the outside of it, and then this is going to do a couple different things. So while me and my wife sleep in the toter home, when we're on our way to trips, we always try to find a motel. You get out, you go to the motel. Me and my wife sleep in the toter home. Now we don't have to do that anymore. We have this dually that I was going to call it our temporary dually, but turns out it is our permanent.
It's a permanent fixture here at
T-shirt
187
dually.
Customs.
It is our permanent t-shirt dually.
Yeah.
Whenever my dually is done, we will hook it up to the street trailer. Hopefully never take it off that deal unless I car haul my shit in an open somewhere.
Yeah.
Other than that, that dually should never come off of this unless we hook it up to a car hauler and call her somewhere. So now you will have a dually. You can stop at any motel that you want to stop.
Yep.
And basically I'm gonna go, okay,
See you there.
we'll see you in Cordova.
Yep.
You know, which, you know, that's not always gonna happen because sometimes I'm gonna be driving the rig by myself. You're gonna be driving this by yourself. We'll probably follow each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just in case. But we got new tires put on it yesterday, and we got some 84 mile an hour speed range tires,
Yep.
and they're also a load range E.
So it turns out that it's not necessarily the weight that we put in our trailers; it is the
It's
speed
the
at which we
speed that
drive.
and especially if you're on hot asphalt. What? Especially if you're on hot asphalt all day long. The tires are going to be out of control hot. So the tires that we actually took off of this deal were speed rated to like 64 mile an hour.
Oh, yeah,
That
no.
wouldn't have made it to the freeway.
No.
Like we go that fast on our way
Yeah.
to I-40.
Yes.
So I guess that's the stuff with trailer tires that we never knew.
I never
And we used
thought
to
that was
blow
a
them
thing.
things out. Remember,
Dude.
we made one trip that was 2 hours from home, and we had 3 blowouts on the way
It
there.
took 8 hours. Wichita Falls, man.
Wichita Falls. That's the same trip I'm thinking
Yeah.
about. 2 hours away, man. And we had 3 blowouts on the way
Yeah.
there. So that's probably why.
Yep.
But we have slowed down just a little bit as far as.
We've also figured out that if you drive the vehicles themselves a little slower, it's a little easier on the engine.
But if you get the tires that are designed for that stuff,
Yeah.
like just like the Nittos that we just put on the dually,
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Those are some of the coolest tires, which I haven't. This is the first trip that I've made in
Oh,
the
it
dually.
is. Huh? That thing's driving good, doesn't
First
it?
trip that I've made in the dually since we put these Nittos on there. I've always been a guy that wants to pay the $2,000 for the original Michelins because I'm as I get older, I'm the guy who goes, man, GM knows best
Yeah.
on what works on their vehicles.
Yep.
And I still kind of believe that. But man, these tires are nice and they're not near as expensive.
No.
So we'll just see how long they last now. But they still look like we just put them on there.
Dude, I know. So I used to run Terra grapplers on my Duramax that I bought from you.
Yep.
Dude, it wasn't nothing for me to put 60, 70,000 miles on them. So I don't expect these to be any worse.
And the problem is, man, you hear people going down the road and it's just raw, raw, raw. I didn't want none of that. They're quiet.
Yeah.
These look a lot like the Michelins that we took off. But man, dude, that was a smooth. I just drove that thing, what, 13 hours yesterday to get home?
Yeah.
We got home about 4:30
Yeah.
yesterday morning.
Yes.
You smart ass, just say
Probably.
good job.
Probably.
Why you wearing good shorts out here?
Ask, and his
You don't even get shorts. These are shorts I went fishing in, and now they're just mud everywhere.
Good job.
and his new Proline shirt.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Brand new Proline shirt I just got you yesterday.
Brand new. I've had this for a couple months.
That's the one he stole from you.
Oh, that's the one he stole? Oh, that's the good Proline shirt. Why would you wear that out here? I gave Dalton all them 187 custom shirts so that he can work in them, and it's not gonna matter if he gets them dirty. And then look at you.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Proline.
That's the problem. So you don't pay for nothing.
He
So
has started paying for stuff.
he has started paying for stuff, and it hasn't all translated over yet.
Yeah.
It's starting to. He's not buying all the stupid shit that he used to buy whenever we just gave him money.
Except for all those energy
So-
teas.
Yes. So now that Aiden is working out here for us, him and Dalton, they put in work every week, and I give them a paycheck.
Oop.
So he thinks a little more now before he just spends money.
Right.
Got that glove?
He did just get a new base.
Oh, did he buy it?
I didn't buy
That's.
it.
Yes,
Oh, you
I-
didn't?
Oh man, I was gonna say that's not a bad purchase.
What do you mean you're
Spend
thinking
it, I
about
won't have any money.
He goes, but if I spend this money, I'm only gonna have like $100 left. I was like, welcome to the real world, kid.
Yeah, that's right.
I have like $50 left.
Yeah.
Man, this thing is just the coolest, dude. Like,
We've been out of town for so long, and I forget about this thing all the time. There's only a couple more things that they're doing to it before, and I've been out of town, so I haven't been worried about it.
yeah.
The rear suspension has got to change, and then look, he's messing with the wiring. So the wiring, some stuff on the wiring's got to change. The tail lights aren't working, the brake lights aren't working, none of that stuff. Because
Yeah.
when we went to SEMA, we was in a hurry.
It was SEMA Crunch, man.
Yes, it was SEMA Crunch, but every time I come up here, and we only come up here because he just hooked up the air conditioner and everything on the Wagoneer. So that baby is done. So
Right on.
at some point, I'm gonna grab that thing. We're gonna go back up to Angel Fire with it. So I'm excited about that being done. But every time I come up here and I see this, I get more excited about this one being done.
Off the hood.
He still has a lot of,
Just a bunch of little stuff.
yes. Well, and the back suspension needs to be done.
So we posted this thing on the Instagram here a while back, and everyone wanted to know what was powering it. And this is a little 4-cylinder Cummins with a precision turbo. Little 60-62 precision. And man, it's fun to drive. Just
Yep.
all the torque.
Yeah, this thing's cool. So, oh, look at that. Old fucking race part solution stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's got all the usual people that we use, just
Yeah.
like all the race cars, all the street cars, race part solutions, stainless works, precision. You know, everybody.
There's where you check the oil.
Oh yeah, sure enough.
So he still has, see all the wiring and stuff? He's still got a lot of the wiring to do, but I mean, we could jump in it right now and drive it.
I mean, we drove it from North Edmond up here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, got the big set of Nittos on it.
some old Ridge grapplers.
Yeah.
Just meaty 35 1250s.
Yeah.
We've actually got a new one that was a top secret tire to go on this deal,
Is it
but
still a top secret?
no, it released June 1st. We weren't here.
Yes.
But it's their new, and forgive me, I don't remember the name of it, but it's even more aggressive than this.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be a bad dude.
Well, and plus, once we get done with this, we're gonna do some YouTube videos on, we're gonna see if the thing performs.
We don't know how to four-wheel, so
No,
we're
no.
gonna figure it out.
So we're
with
gonna see
this
if the
unit.
thing will perform. I don't know what to expect it to perform, but man, we're gonna go climb some shit. We're gonna go through some mud.
Probably jump a couple things.
Yes. We do need some sort of filter on the turbo. Other than that, let's let this thing eat and see what happens. You know, I want to take the top off of it. get this fucking thing muddy.
Yeah.
You know?
We got a detail guy that can clean it.
I do. So as soon as, but my main problem right now is the front suspension is so awesome on this thing. It's gonna eat all these bumps up, and then the back is like a pogo stick.
It's gonna do a front flip.
It is. I'm afraid that whenever we land, especially no matter how we land, really, the back is gonna bounce up.
Yes.
And then we're gonna do this. And at
Yes.
some point we're gonna be like this, looking at the ground.
Yep.
And there's no cage or nothing in this. I don't want to roll it.
No.
Look, I don't want to roll
No.
it. And if I do, not at the speeds that I'm planning on jumping it at. You
Right.
know, I mean, if I roll it, I want to be rolling it while we're crawling rocks, right?
Yeah.
Like slow.
Or
2-3
just not.
mile an hour.
Or just not.
Or just not roll it. No,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to roll this deal.
Yeah, I mean, that
I'm
thing's
just-
cool as shit,
yeah,
man.
I think it will be awesome, and I think it's gonna be a deal that, like, even the side to side, look, the front,
Yeah.
it's hitting the bump stop. I can feel it. Yep, 100%. It's already on the bump stop up there. So, just some shit's gotta change.
Yeah.
See, it's on the bump stop?
Yep.
So some stuff's got to change. We're gonna change. We already hollered at Quick Performance. We're gonna change the third members. What do we got?
We got
456s
456s
in
in this
these.
deal. We got some 370s, I think.
370s. They're definitely not here. Just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
I know that you said that you thought that they had already sent them here. We need to take these out, ship them to them,
Okay.
and then we'll put new ones in it. Because right now, guys, look, the problem is whenever I grab a gear, you take off in first in this thing, and you hear the turbo, because you can hear the turbo. It goes, and as soon as it starts to pull, we're out of gear.
Yep.
I
Time to
need to
grab
be
another
in
one.
that gear a little bit longer because I want to have more fun.
Yeah.
Like it's, so basically this thing, it's got so much torque that it pulls you this way over into the other lane. You push the clutch in to grab the other gear, and then it throws you back into the other lane.
Yep.
So this thing it's real sketch driving this thing. And
Well, of course, you know,
I don't
allegedly, this thing's turned up just a little bit from the factory, so
and
it's got even more.
It's supposed to make somewhere around 500 horsepower and what they say, 800-900
somewhere
foot-pounds
around
of
there.
torque.
Yeah.
So I want to feel that power.
Yeah.
And we never really felt the power. All we felt was it start to pull and get real upset, and then it tacks out. So
Yeah.
you got to shift.
Yeah.
And in between the shifting, you know, it's got the MV 3500.
4500.
Is it
3500 came in the half-ton Chevy truck.
Okay, yeah. And then it also has the Billet Atlas twin stick transfer case in it, which, look, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't even know how to put this thing in four-wheel
Not
drive.
a fucking clue.
Like, no idea. I can figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
But and it tells you right here. It's got the rear and the front, and it tells you.
yeah. There you
So, I'm not a four-wheel drive guy.
Yeah.
All I know is that this Billet Atlas case is supposed to be
it's a
you
bad
know?
boy.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's billet, so
and
it's
they
got to be
asked
bad.
what it's gonna take to hold this power and this whole setup, and that's what I got.
Yeah.
So luckily
was
we got
pricey.
it used.
And it was still pricey.
Yeah, but we got it used for, and not used. It was brand new, but we had bought it from a guy who bought it that wasn't gonna use it.
Right.
So, oh man, look at all that water.
Oh yeah.
So, we just haven't done anything with it yet, and it's time to do something with it. But we're just fixing to go out of town for
Again.
all the rest of the races. So, you know, it is what it is. But, and we put the ridge grapplers on this deal because I've said it a million times. I'm not the guy that really likes to hear the raw, which, see that Jeep?
Yes.
That Jeep right there is, I don't care what you say,
hear that
that
thing
Jeep
coming
is
from 2
gonna
miles
wah when you're going down the road. So I put these on it because they're not that bad. When Erin had a Jeep, this is what I had on her Jeep.
Yep.
So, not that you can't hear these tires, because you can still hear them, but not like,
Yeah.
but the new ones are a little more aggressive because we're planning on going through some mud.
Yes.
And if you hear it a little bit more with the raw on the highway, kind of it is what it is. I don't want to get stuck in the mud.
Right.
I want to go through the mud because I don't want to get out and get my feet all muddy.
Yeah.
If I get muddy in it from it throwing mud on me, so
It
be
is what it is.
But god dang, these wheels are sick, man.
You know, the old
I like
Detroit Steel Wheel Company.
Detroit Steel, man. Yeah, it's cool. Every time I come up here, I think about how cool this thing is, and then I leave and I forget about it again. You know why? Because we got life to go do.
Everything else going on.
I'm gonna shut this door up. I still have the old International emblem up
the
here.
gold one.
I gotta put it on, man. It's
Yeah.
gold. It's gold. I gotta put it on.
Little
cool.
intercooler in there. So you have found another toy.
No, no.
It found you.
I found a set. Gonna ruin that dude's truck. So I found a 71. I think it's an Impala.
I think so.
Most of the 71s are Impalas. Now I'll probably get in trouble for saying that.
Yeah.
Most of the ones I've ever seen are Impalas. I found it about 6 months ago in the back of some dude's yard, actually in some dude's field. There was still snow on the ground, and I stopped, asked if he wanted to sell it. He said, no, I'm sorry, I've had this car my whole life. I'm not gonna sell it. It looked pretty rust free. It was complete. Everything was there, skirts, all the interior, everything. Got a motor in it. It could run, I don't know. I offered him some money for it, and he's like, no, I'm sorry, man, I don't want to sell it. We called me yesterday and was like, is that offer still on the table? I said, absolutely. And he said, come get it. So I'm fixing to go to Angel Fire for the weekend anyways. And so I've got to get this thing off because I need the winch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hook this thing to a tree and I'm gonna drive out.
This thing, the parts donk that we went to Houston and got.
Yeah, this thing came in clutch.
It has.
So
But it's time to go.
well, it ain't time
Or
to go
at least
yet.
off the trailer.
I still need some stuff off of it. So yeah, no, we're going to run a chain around the tree, chain around the rear end. I'm gonna drive off.
So are these chains rated for the amount of weight that they're fixing to pull?
Man, even these nice big badass gold chains is fixing to screech.
Yep. That's a pretty big tree too. Watch, it'll uproot this tree before it pulls
Probably.
that car off.
And it'll fall and land on my dually.
Yeah.
My spare dually. The merch dually. There you go. Is that it?
It's on the frame.
Okay. That's all we needed.
Yeah.
This is gonna be magical, guys. I can feel it.
Let me see. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Here, just make sure that don't fall.
Nothing bad will come of this.
I'm finna smoke the tires to get this thing out of here too. I'm gonna hit it hard.
It's gonna look like Mel Gibson on Lethal Weapon trying to pull a house down. He's gonna hit it, the back's gonna come off the ground.
Only thing I'm scared of, if I go too fast, that this wheel right here is gonna turn and it's gonna hit right here.
Then your trailer's gonna look
I
like
ain't trying to
mine.
fuck my trailer up.
No, make it look real ugly with a bad fender, Preston.
What is that over there?
What is what?
The
Oh,
trailer stashed off.
oh yeah. Somebody probably missing that
Is that
deal.
it, Dad?
Yep. Go.
You got it on the frame?
Yes.
That's gonna promote pulling it down.
As long as the frame don't break.
That frame's solid. Don't tell anybody it's not either, because I'm gonna sell it one day. Look at these though.
Man, those are smooth.
I know. Okay. Hey, make sure that you hold this straight as I pull it out.
Huh.
Yeah, hey, that ain't gonna shut. Ready?
Yeah.
I knew it.
What?
Make this wheel turn.
Go.
Perfect.
I gotta be honest, I'm pretty disappointed.
What?
That wasn't near as eventful as I figured.
What happened?
Oh, hey, now your trailer does look like mine.
Oh Oh man.
Hey,
Where was this at? Huh?
you're gonna have to push this back a little bit.
Oh, to get the chain off?
Yeah.
Nah. We ain't getting that chain off.
Is it very tight?
Yeah, no, I knew that would happen.
So you
Man,
gonna weatherize that
stinks.
chain?
Huh?
You gonna weatherize that chain?
Man, look at that. Fuck my trailer up, man.
Both sides.
I know. Can't have nothing nice. Fucking morons, man.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely disappointed. That was not near as eventful as I had hoped
I
for.
knew it would be uneventful.
Never
All
a
right.
doubt.
Huh?
Never a doubt.
No, I knew it would happen. Okay, so let's think about.
Man, I like the looks of these boxes. I know that symbol.
It means a lot of work, is what it means.
For
But
somebody.
not for me. For him. Yeah. Yes. You know what symbol?
This one right here.
Dan
Oh yeah,
Chuck.
the Dan Chuck. Yeah. Okay, so look, a lot of people. Is this 92 pounds? Is that what that says?
92 pounds. No wonder that thing's so heavy.
Ah.
Says it's for a sedan too, is that right?
Mine's a sedan. It's a 2-door sedan.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so, I mean, look, the guys at Dan Chuck aren't going to send us the wrong parts.
No.
I mean, if it's something that they know, it's a Tri-5.
Yep.
So everybody's been asking, you know, I've got so many questions.
There's been lots of morons at the track.
Lots of morons at the track, and all the morons are like, "You started on the 55 yet?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I haven't got any of the parts in yet, but they are all on order.
For those that may not know, moron is a term of endearment here.
We love the morons.
Yes.
We are the morons.
Morons are loved.
Yes. So this is everything that I ordered to fix what Dad fucked up. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Plus some. Like I ordered a few things that we're gonna change. Like instead of taking the hammer and beating the firewall in, they make a, what is it, a 2-inch?
2 or 3 inch recessed
2 or 3 inch
firewall.
recessed firewall.
And get that motor on back there a
we
little
can-
bit.
You know, we'll probably still use that hammer, but that means if it's recessed in 2 inches, then we can use the hammer and get 3 more inches back in the car. So everything was a little tight up front on this deal, and plus the further back we can get the motor, the happier we'll be, and the
Make it
happier the
faster.
car will be.
Make it faster.
Yes, make it faster on the street is what
Yes,
it'll make it faster
yes.
on. Hook better, all that. So Dad is here. He is gonna load this stuff up, and he is going to, when he gets a chance, start on that car, and it's still on a trailer right now.
Looking all sad.
It's just sad, you know? So we do have a race, and I haven't mentioned to Dad, a race that we're trying to make it to with that car. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not.
It'd be tough.
When is it?
Yeah.
It
when
is
it?
August 10th.
It ain't happening.
It'd be pretty tough.
It ain't happening.
Not to mention,
Not to
there's
mention we're gonna be gone for a
possibly-
month.
Well, there's a possibility that there's an NPK race that weekend too in Washington. They haven't said yet for sure. It's supposed to be an off week from NPK, but there's an NPK race that's to be determined still.
I always feel like I'm not in the camera whenever he's,
Oh no,
there.
I got you both.
but you know, if it is, it is. We're not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna tell Dad, you done yet? You done yet? You done yet? to make
Yeah,
it,
you
because
will.
that's the paint job
You know
that's on
he
it.
is.
Yeah, you
No. Look, that's the paint job that's on it now.
Yeah.
The paint job, the difference in the paint job of the 55 and the MPK Nova, it's not even close.
No,
I'm guessing that this thing is gonna have
that type of paint job.
a really good paint job on it the
Yeah.
next time it comes out. Or I don't care if it doesn't have a paint job on it the next time it comes out and we race it a little bit. But, you know,
Yeah, that's probably what will happen if it's August.
I'm cool if we just don't make that race.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make that race regardless. It is Hollyfest.
Yep.
To let everybody know, we're trying to go to Hollyfest this year. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, so be it. If nothing else, we may just be there in Aiden Chevelle.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know yet, but
He does now.
And shop truck.
we'd
I'll
like to
have
be
shop
there
truck
in the shop truck. And now that I sold the man van, that obviously won't be there. But I'm cool with not racing. I'm cool with Aiden going, taking the Chevelle, and making a few laps in that deal, you know? But it would be nice to have the 55 there.
Yeah.
If it's not ready, it's not ready. I'm cool with it. It's like everything else. We're obviously not getting the SEMA build done this year.
Yeah.
That's still out at Jake's. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they're just MPK right now, guys, is my job. We're trying to make as many of these videos as possible. I've got so much going on around here, and I'm so much of a moron that I'm going to buy another project.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how stupid I am. So this project, I feel like I'm getting it for a price that I may just turn it and let somebody else enjoy it,
Yeah.
you know, or let somebody else make money off of it, whatever they want to do. I don't care. I'd probably sell the thing the way it sits for 7, maybe 8. You know, I don't know. Depends on how it looks whenever we get it back here. I haven't looked at the floor pans. I did crawl underneath it. Like I said, it was snowy. So, you know, I'll talk about all that on the video of me going and getting it. But we still got to fix the K5 that's sitting over there. We still got the race donk that we're doing. We're doing so much to the OG.
My wagon, the OG, the...
We've got so many
55.
projects, guys, that right now, and it's not projects that we can't get done, because we can 100% get them done.
Oh, yeah.
Just not while we're out of town for months at a time doing NPK.
Right.
But that stuff will end, and then we'll be back here doing this stuff. But as of right now, we're just trying to get as many videos out as possible. And Dad will probably, I'll probably see if Darla, Dad's wife, can come out with Dad's phone, not her green ass phone, with Dad's phone and film some of the stuff that they do with it. And other than that, I'll go out there whenever I can.
Yep.
You know, and we'll give you as many updates as we possibly can. But as of right now, we're not gonna unbox any of this stuff. We're just gonna throw it in. We'll unbox it and we'll show you all the parts that we're putting on the car as he's putting them on.
Perfect.
I say we, but this is definitely not a wee situation. This is Dad's gonna do this deal.
Yeah.
So let's get those boys out here to cut this open. Aiden.
Yeah, it's good.